I want to talk to you real fast about PocketSmith versus Monarch Money versus Facet Wealth. Of course, we are speaking about budgeting apps. And so here are the apps I want you to pay attention to. Let me first talk to you about PocketSmith. So when you think about PocketSmith, I want you to think about a tool that allows you to actually streamline your budgeting. And the cool thing is that they've been doing this for many, many years now, the team behind PocketSmith. So this is an app that acts somewhat like your financial personal assistant. So it helps you do a lot of things. For instance, manage and organize your expenses in a way that allows you to understand your complete financial picture. So that's really good. So when you think about PocketSmith, think about excellent budgeting features, think about a comprehensive financial dashboard, and you also have the possibility to link to multiple accounts. So that's really good. So from a flexibility point of view, that's really good. You also are able to link to 12 to 15,000 banks and financial institutions globally. So you are able to automatically record daily transactions alongside your portfolio balance. But PocketSmith is kind of expensive, okay? So the cost can be actually high for all if you want to have all features included. But the cool thing is that the fact that you have the possibility to integrate to over 12 to 15,000 financial institutions globally, that's really good. You can import your financial data into the PocketSmith app quickly and easily. And so there's never a need to manually download, import, or export files, by the way. You also have accounts and transactions within PocketSmith. You have budget and planning, so that's really good. So basically, you are able to plan everything real fast through PocketSmith. You also have reporting. So the PocketSmith app has a dashboard where you can really see all your financial your financial transactions. Okay, you can see financial key metrics like tracking your net worth and insight on your spending activity. Okay, you can also see how your spending compares to your expenses with reports you can view over and over and over. Specifically, you can go more granular in terms of the timing of those reports. So that's really fantastic. So when you think about PocketSmith, you do have actually 4 pricing tiers. So you have what they call the free tier. So you have automatic bank feeds, you have manual imports, 2 dashboards, 12 budgets, you have 2 accounts and 6 months projection. So that's free, okay? Then you have the foundation tier. So the foundation tier will set you back $14.95 billed monthly. Or actually, if you actually want annual billing, you are paying $9.99. So here at the foundation level, you have automatic bank feeds, email support, 6 connected banks from 1 country, 6 dashboards, 10 years projection, unlimited accounts, and unlimited budgets. Then you have the next tier up. So you have, it's called Flourish. So Flourish actually can be a little pricey, by the way. But here you are looking at $24.95 when you accept monthly billing, or $16.66 when billed annually. So here you have automatic bank feeds, email support. You have 18 connected banks from all countries, 18 dashboards, 30 years projection, unlimited accounts, unlimited budgets. So that's really cool. And the top of the top when it comes to PocketSmith is actually the Fortune pricing tier. So when you think about the Fortune pricing tier, you are looking at $39.95 when billed monthly, or $26.66 when billed annually. Okay, here you have automatic bank feeds, priority email support, unlimited connected banks from all countries, unlimited dashboards, 60 years projection, unlimited accounts, and unlimited budgets. So when you really think about everything that I just told you, basically PocketSmith is for you if you like to keep a handle of your finances at all times, and at times where you are unable to do so due to let's say workload or other reasons. So you want to really automate the whole financial aspects of your life. Okay, so if you want to stay on top of your finances, you will love PocketSmith. If you have a lot to manage, if you have, let's say, a lot of possibility, if you have a lot of financial transactions to monitor on a monthly basis, then PocketSmith can really help you streamline everything from the back end of things. If you're looking for another great budget app this year, I want you to think about Monarch Money. So Monarch Money actually is really a great app in the sense that basically when you join Monarch Money, you will provide details for your bank accounts, credit cards, investments, loans, and other asset types such as crypto, real estate, and art. And if you are a homeowner, you can use Zillow's Zestimate feature to add your property value to help calculate your net worth. So that's really good. And so the cool thing is that when Mint announced plans to shut down at the end of last year, basically Monarch Money all of a sudden became a pretty interesting alternative. Okay, and a pretty a good one when it comes to scalability also. So one thing I want to say here is that Monarch actually comes through around 2 years of your transactions to provide estimates of your income and regular expenses. It's not an exact science, but you are able to get something like a pretty good estimate through the process. So what you will love with Monarch Money is that the app is intuitive. It is actually designed with couples in mind, so you can actually manage your family's finances. You have an investment tracker within the app. So basically, you have a built-in investment tracking tool that offers a comprehensive look at how your investments are performing. And if you are picking your own stocks, it's a very easy way to see the trend lines without opening a separate app. So this is kind of cool. And you also have the crypto options. Crypto options are pretty fantastic. So Monarch is one of the few budgeting apps that sync with some crypto exchanges, namely Coinbase. And so some of the things that you wouldn't like is that you have a limited trial period. So 7 days is a relatively short window to learn whether a budgeting app is right for you. So you can get a longer 30-day trial by using, let's say, by using another code to really when you sign up through the app. Now, the price tag could be a little problematic too because you're looking at $14.99 a month or $99.99 a year. So this may feel like a sizable chunk of cash to pay for evaluating your money, okay? And also you have some syncing issues that could actually creep up every now and then. So when you think about actually Monarch Money, you have to really ask yourself, is your data safe? Is Monarch Money safe at all? Yes. Monarch Money actually uses bank level security, which means that the application's encryption and data standards are as safe as your actual banks, okay, such as Chase or Bank of America. So you can also turn on multi-factor authentication, so MFA, for an extra layer of security. And additionally, the company doesn't sell data to third parties, which is a key selling point for us as we analyze their offers, okay? And so when you think about Monarch Money, what big question is, are you the right target audience for this service? Well, if you are overwhelmed by the idea of building a budget, Monarch Money is a great pick. So instead of having to sit down and review your information yourself, Monarch's algorithm can nudge you in the right direction by scoring your transaction history to identify spending and saving patterns. To be clear though, it will not do everything for you. You will need to take some time to spot any gaps or errors in Monarch's math. But the app is especially great when it comes to couples because it does a monthly reporting set of features. And also, you can also have a shared a shared goal tracking process through the app. Okay, that's really good. And so also one thing I want to say here is that you are able to, of course, go through Monarch Money and activate more features if you want to. Okay, you can really do that. But if you want to really maybe try the product this year, maybe give it a try. Okay, and really see what works. So you have a trial period. So use it for 7 days and see if you like it. Or if you want to try another app, go for Facet Wealth, PocketSmith, or even Rocket Money. By the way, so Rocket Money is cheaper though. Rocket Money is charging you like $6 per month, with one notable difference. Rocket Money will do the work for you to negotiate or cancel some of your recurring bills, while Monarch simply tells you about them. So if you ask If you ask Rocket Money to handle those responsibilities, however, the company will keep a cut of your savings. I want to talk to you now about Facet Wealth. So when you think about Facet Wealth, I want you to think about financial planning services. Okay, so Facet Wealth actually goes beyond when it comes. They don't do basic budgeting. Really, you have a financial planning sort of role model, business model here. Okay, so Facet's financial planning services starts at about $2,000 per year and include customized financial guidance and investment management from a dedicated CFP. So a certified financial planner. So the thing is that with Facet Wealth, you are basically paying a lot more because this is not just an app that helps you sort of monitor your finances. No, they go way beyond that. So with Facet Wealth, you have a comprehensive, full-service financial planning process. You have meetings that are held virtually via phone or video calls. Video call with your CFP, with a dedicated CFP. You have access to a dedicated CFP. Yeah, I've said this before, but you have the flat fee means you pay only for what you need. Okay. Now, on the flip side, if you think about Facet Wealth, the wide range of fees makes it very difficult for potential customers to estimate cost. But the cool thing is that when you think about Facet Wealth, I want you to think about a pricing model that helps you pay for what you need when you need it. So as a member, you need more basic. If you need more basic help, you can get assistance with benefit elections, budgeting, or debt planning. And members with, if you are a member with more complex financial situation, you may need advice on starting a family, saving for an education process, planning for stock composition, or starting a business. Basically, you can get it. Now, the fee you pay is based on the level of service required and the complexity of your financial situation. Okay, but you also have, and this is a good thing, you also have a free consultation. So Facet offers a free initial consultations, and meetings are held virtually via phone or via phone call. So basically, in terms of once you have an account manager, you have to really basically afford at least $2,000 annually. So it goes from $2,000 to $6,000 annually, actually based on the complexity of the plan that you have. So it really depends on your situation too. So one thing I want to say here is that when you think about Facet Wealth, you have to really understand that basically, in terms of investment expense ratio, you do have that the average is around 0.07%, and Facet covers the following asset classes with portfolios built from low-cost ETFs. So all U.S. stock types, large cap, small cap, growth value. You have REITs, developed non-U.S., emerging markets, government bonds, mortgage bonds, corporate bonds, asset-backed securities, commercial mortgage-backed securities. This is really good. Now you also have a direct management. So in terms of accounts supported, you have non-retirement brokerage accounts. You have Roth, traditional, SEP, and rollover and simple IRAs. You have solo 401ks, trust. So that's really good. Okay. You also have tax loss harvesting on all taxable accounts, and the fee is included in flat fee pricing. You do have email support daily from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern, and phone and video support can be scheduled at your convenience. Okay. So overall, you do have a lot of possibilities. Okay. So you do have account management, planning, and subscription. You have also the fact that Facet it really uses a pay for what you use pricing model based on the complexity of advice that you require. So that's really good. Now, similar options, this is an important element, similar options for online financial planning and portfolio management include actually Empower, Betterment Premium, and you also have Schwab Intelligent Portfolios Premium. So that's really good to have. But the setup and onboarding actually is pretty straightforward through Facet Wealth. Okay, pretty fast too. Nothing really complicated. You will love the fact that they have financial planning services, investment expense services. They have portfolio construction. They have brokerage options. They have all kinds of accounts supported. So that's really good. So the big question is Facet right for you? Well, it really depends on what you're looking for. But one thing for sure, Facet actually offers close to what you would get from a traditional brick and mortar wealth management firm. Every member works with a dedicated Facet CFP. The main difference is that Facet delivers financial plans and advice virtually. So Facet is well suited to help members navigate actually complex financial issues. So that's really good. And what I want to say also is that Facet's pay for what you use fee scale means that you will pay you actually pay less in years where your planning needs are minimal and more when you face additional complexity. Getting married, for instance, you have a job change, transitioning into retirement. So the setup is particularly attractive if you have a large investment portfolio and fairly simple financial planning needs. So in those cases, you will pay less out of pocket for comprehensive financial planning and portfolio management at Facet than you would at a traditional financial planning firm that charges a percentage of assets under management. So, PocketSmith versus Monarch Money versus Facet Wealth, which one should you go for this year? Before I answer that question, let me give you the strategy you need to really think about when you are considering a budgeting app or investment app. By the way, you always want to think about the fact that affordability must be the number one the guiding factor for you, right? Affordability. So before you commit to a paid subscription, take the time to research budgeting apps that are free or that offer a free trial to find out whether the functionality is worth the spend, right? Some apps offer free versions with fewer features and the option to upgrade later if you want to unlock, let's say, additional features. You also want to look at security. So, given the sensitive nature of financial information, security is really essential when choosing a budgeting app. So, ensure that the app employs enhanced security protections such as encryption, multi-factor authentication, and regular updates and notification to protect your financial data from any unauthorized access. And that's really, you want to do this across the board, by the way. Also, think about the methodology. So, one common methodology is the envelope system, which really divides the available spending money into separate envelopes representing your key spending categories. Another method, zero-based budgeting, focuses on the needs of an upcoming period and justifies expenses around those needs. Okay, and some apps use the envelope system, while others focus on zero-based budgeting. So if you are unsure what the best approach might be, opt for an app that offers flexibility, allowing you to experiment with different methods until you find the one that works best for you. Also, think about the interface here. The UI is really important. You want to go for a user-friendly, intuitive design that ensures that you can navigate the app easily, saving you time and frustration, by the way. So look for apps that allow you to quickly input transactions, set budgets, and track your spending without a steep learning curve. And some apps even offer interactive tutorials to guide you through the setup process. And also think about the goal setting. So before you commit to a paid subscription, take the time to research budgeting apps that are free, that really either free or that they, let's say, offer a free trial period to find out whether the functionality is worth the spend. Okay, so what's the choice here? PocketSmith versus Monarch Money versus Facet Wealth. Which one should you go for? Now, this is a pretty tricky one. Why? Because they're all good. Okay, so if you want to really have a clear idea about your investment strategy, go for Facet Wealth. If you are looking for flexibility, go for PocketSmith. If you're looking for efficiency, especially over the long run, go for Monarch Money. So there's not really a preferential app here. Every one of them does something very specific. So in conclusion to this conversation, I spoke to you about PocketSmith versus Monarch Money versus Facet Wealth. And so I give you the apps, the strategy, the choice, and now the conclusion. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.